Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Yes, we are currently just earning enough money to go and buy some of the new DLC vehicles. There are now SUVs and or trucks, none of which are here. We did one last time. So we're going to do one of these jobs, or these new DLC jobs, that'll get us over 50 grand, and then next episode we shall, or maybe at the end of this episode, we shall go to the auction. How exciting. Alright, well last time we worked on a Sakura, so let's work on the Delray Custom this time. That's a nice creamy colour. I'm going to guess there's some bodywork to do. Replace body parts, yes. You know, something I haven't done for a while as well is sell all my inventory, so I think what I should do is just try and fix everything up. And then see if the body parts go back on and then sell my inventory. So, some clicking and some banging noises. Quite irregular banging noises considering it's supposed to be a 1 in 10 option. So what is the threshold? 68%. So I don't know if we managed to fix any of these parts. Let's have a look. Yes. Yes. No. Oh, it wasn't a headlight. Fender. No. Left tail light. Yes. Okay, so we fixed some of that. The rest I'm going to sell. All this crap. I know I've got some 100% stuff in there, but I just don't care. 3 grand, there we go. We're over the 50 grand threshold that I set to go to the auctions. Oh, that's nice. They haven't got chocolate on, but they're kind of smudgy. I assume they'll disappear when I repaint it. He says, I assume. Right, and the other jobs that this car is requiring involve... That's the wrong button again. It's always the wrong button. Oh, there we go. Brake system, it's easy, and some exhaust and gearbox stuff. Okay, so it's basically a brake job with some extras. I haven't really realised. I was going to stop doing brake jobs because I do them so frequently. They're a little bit boring. Just take off all 4 wheels, take off the brakes, buy the parts, put it all back together again. Although you could claim the whole game's a bit like that. It's just on a slightly smaller scale I'm complaining about. Never mind. Do the brakes. Do the brakes. So we take off all the wheels. Make a visual examination of the braking components and remove the ones that are smeared in chocolate. And then we'll raise the car up and take off the exhaust and look at the gearbox. All very standard stuff. For some reason I always think that the little drum cylinder should come off before the shoes. I always click on that first. But that's not the way it works. Alright, so that's all the brakey bits off. Just double check, let me make sure we've got all of it, because there might be some parts in the engine itself, which doesn't appear to be. So let's rise it up and get rid of this chocolatey exhaust. Yeah. Chocolatey exhaust. Oh, we don't have to unscrew anything at the front, that's lucky, I didn't really check. Drive shaft off whilst we're here. There we go. Awesomes. And oh, starts motor. You don't have to go above to take it out. That would have been a pain. Although not really much of one, to be fair. Right, so let's see how many parts we can purchase for this in the order. Last time I was buying some clutch parts, I bought some wrong bits. Oh, they all need buying, so that might make it easier. Right, so got all those, got all those, got all those. Let's do some purchasing. That's right. It's like purchasing, but slightly more annoying to say. Brakes, and we require a caliper and a ventilated. Caliper, ventilated. 2 drums, 2 pads, and a shoe. 2 drums. A shoe and 2 cylinders. Alright, car is loud, requires 2 front exhaust pipe V8 OFs, Front exhaust pipe V8 offs. Middle muff and 2 rear muff V8 offs. Middle muff. 2 rear muffs V8 off. Okay. And gearbox was one of everything, almost. So clutch brake, pusher plate, flywheel, and a gearbox V8 of. Gearbox V8 of. Alright, and then do the reverse to put all that together again. Yeah, start motor on whilst to remember. Exhaust pipes, oops, yeah, that one. And, oh, a middle muff I can fit on from here. Can I click on it? Yes. Oh, I can get the drive shaft as well, very exciting. So I'm relying on the drive shaft to install it. It's a standard technique. And some muff, and I think that's the job done. Oh no, braking system, I haven't done any of that yet. Not quite done. Yes, that's right, it's ready to go now. Please drive it away without its wheels or brakes. So, brakes won't take long. And then it might be off to auction. Off to auction, laddie. Auction. Yes, that's right. Whee! Bolt here, bolt here. Oops. Assumed there was a disc to put on, but of course there wasn't. There we go. Right. Nice white wall tyres. Well, classic look. There we go. So that's all of those bits done. So we have to buy a front bumper and a front left fender for the Delray Custom. Front bumper and a front left fender. Delray Custom. Delray Custom. Front front bumper, front left fender. Front bumper. Front fender. Alright, and they go here and here. And then we have to paint it a stock. What does it say? Paint the car in a stock colour. Choose stock colour, I guess. Alright, there we go. So that gets rid of the little blemishes on the oh no, it doesn't. That's a shame. Oh well. Whatevs. My job here is done. So there you go, £7.5 grand. Take it away. Alright, and it's time for us to go to the auction and buy ourselves some sort of American pickup truck thingy. That's right, here we go. Oh, it hasn't crashed, here we go. Okay, so it started off straight off with a new DLC car. So I can't remember if I've bought one of these already. But we're after a truck. Only 6 cars left today, so I suppose it's fairly random how many cars you get as well, because sometimes it starts off with 10 vehicles. I wish you could next car before it got here and popped its bonnet. Next. 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 Well, Security GT20. It's popular. I like the fact the DLC cars are turning up, but not the same one over and over again, please. I think you're... The disappointingly quick speed with which that loaded up between the two lets you know that it's a Malloc. Come on, drop your little rear bonnet. Go on. Rear boop. I don't know why it tickles me so much. Another GT20. I mean, you know, like I say, love the new DLC occurring. Can it be different vehicles? Can you put something in it so it's not quite so rubbish? Come out with the same vehicle 3 times out of 5? I mean, if I'd bid on them and hadn't got them, it'd be nice to have the other options. You know, it'd be nice if there's that little element of cleverness. Alright, Bolt Hellcat. So our last opportunity. At least we get to quit the next one if it's not the car we want. Don't have to wait for it to roll all the way in and stop like now. There we go. Oh, we're back. Well, that was an unsuccessful trip to the auction, and unfortunately, of course, it takes like well, it's not a minute, but it's about 40 seconds to load in and load out. And of course, I want to go straight back. I hear there's another auction on, but you know, it's going to take me another minute to load in. Of course, you guys get to be saved that because I'm so lovely with my editing. Ooh. Hey, look, that's the thing we want. Oh, I'm glad I saved my money. That's 21 grand starting price. And interesting, it's the same model as the one we've already worked on. So we'll give it a go. See what it goes for. Oh, my dream of maybe buying 1 or 2 of these is probably not going to work. It's going to cost me 30 odd plus just to get this one. Wow, I'm not even clicking. Oh, no. I was trying to wait for the pie to almost pop out before I raised. It's going to go for 40 odd grand, isn't it? It's like everyone else is excited at this faux auction. You know, all the other people who aren't real who've gone, oh look, this new DLC vehicle. Oh, stop bidding. See, look, I bid right at the end. You don't want the bid. Maybe I should bid really early. That's my new tactic. Oops, missed. Can I even afford? This is going to go for so much. I'm going to afford it. Or is this going to wipe me right out? Good grief. Why start at 21 grand though if it's going to be selling for 50? Oh, I'm not sure if I should buy it now. Okay, I don't think I can risk buying it now. Oh, man. Not quite enough money for the auction. Well, maybe there's another one. If it was like last auction and there's 5 of them in a row, maybe I'll be able to get the last one because everyone else will have bought theirs. Right, mine M8, don't care. Next. Ooh. Now if it goes for cheap enough, although I did need all my money for the truck, didn't I? Oh dear. Okay, that's my last bid. I really want a truck. I'm gonna concentrate on what I thought I came here for. So, or what I thought I came here for. What I actually came here for. A Royale GTR. Again, I'd be interested in one of these if I wasn't already on a mission. There's ice cream of cars. It's a Delray impersonator. Again, another car I quite like, but I've probably already got one. And I'm here for a truck. Keep reminding myself. Okay, well I was hoping for a different truck, because I'm not seeing anything other than this Earthquake Rex business, but let's see what this one goes for. I don't know if there's any better way of raising than just clicking it whenever it comes up. It doesn't seem to be any way of gaming the system, so feel free to stick it in the comments if there is a way of gaming the system. I'm not against a little bit of light. Let's not call it cheating, let's call it gaming the system, as I just did. It's not cheating. Working within limits, just not necessarily the advertised limits of the game. Oh, come on, stop bidding against me. Clickety clickety click. Go away. Don't make me go all the way up to 50 grand for it. Come on. This is a great fun part of the game. This is almost as exciting as in the previous game where you had to tune the chips on the things into this stupid little balancy game thing. It was okay, but good grief, after you worked it out, it was very boring. This is frustrating. Oh, hey, okay, stick it in the garage. I get. Oh no, yeah, go on in the garage because we're going to work on it. Okay. Well, we've only got 10 grand left. I was going to say if we couldn't afford the next truck that came up, I'd buy whatever, and we would sell it, do it up and sell it. But we managed to afford one, and we're not going to buy anything else for 10 grand, so let's head back. Well, that's a chocolatey car. Ugh, alright. Alright. So there we go, it's our very own Caster Earthquake Rex. Car condition is 50% or better. It's not too bad really. We paid 40 grand for it. The car value is now 49 grand. So one feels I could sell it now for an immediate profit, which seems slightly wrong. So I am going to make it look pretty and get it ready for a strip down and rebuild. Don't have a look inside. Yeah, it's quite nice. A bit plasticky, as they all are. Let's make it look nice first though, and usually I've been waiting till the last moment to do that, but to be honest, it might be nice to have it looking nice the whole time. Who knows? It'd be different, wouldn't it? Right, so some of those parts were fixed nicely. Trunk, not that. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Alright, so... Oh. No. That's all done and dusted. Oh, the lights. Try the lights. No. And okay, so let's sell the rest of my inventory. $982. So there we go. So I need a front right fender. What else do I need? Front left. What do you call them? That's right. What do you call them? So this is a Caster Earthquake Rex. Rex, not a front bumper, no. So what do we need? We need a front right and a front left fender. Rex, front left fender, front right fender. Alright, and we need a front left headlight. As opposed to a back front left headlight, of course. Rear left door, rear left fender. Rear left door, rear left fender. Pardon me, a left tail light. Trunk. I don't need a trunk at all. Stupid boy. Rear bumper. How much was that? 300. Oh. Rear bumper. Okay. It's quite a nice black bumper. Very exciting. Right, let's paint this. Let's waste some money on paint. That's the most important part of the job after all. Let's make it some sort of pinky purpley colour. Alright, so that's just pointless, that bit at the top just shows you the colour. So you choose your hue here. make it super bright. And of course you can't see it on the car, but go on, that's right, that's near enough, I'll do. 1500, yeah, sure. So there's our gloriously purpley pink car, mainly purple I guess, and it just needs a bit of stripping down, ready to be fixed up and put in the garage to be ignored. I mean to be looked at lovingly. So, there's lots of crap in here. Yeah. Oh, no, we can't take those off till the timing parts are out, obviously. Obviously, he says. There we go. Struggling away. So, sparkies. Timing gear. Let's get you off. Lots and lots of timing bits on the front of the V8s. Where's the belt tensioner? There we go. Get the belt off. Then we get all these other bits off. Let's get this off. This is in the way. Yes. Easier access. Oh, the water pump, of course. Oh, it just looks like part of the engine block. All silvery there. There we go. Oh yeah. It's the clips that you take off. Alright, that's all that. Oh yeah, timing cover. Timing belts, and the cam gears. Let me take off the camshafts. Especially if you click on the right part. Oh, the intake manifold's got a big throttle connected to it. Brake servo, ABS module. There we go. Intake, or extake. It's the opposite of the intake, is the extake. The exhaust manifold. Oh, that's the fuel filter, of course. Want that off. There we go. Take that out from underneath. So we should be able to get the heads off now. So I'll probably just do an engine strip this time, and then next time, you know, do a few jobs and also maybe take off some other bits. Stick it on a lifter. We will need the oil drainer up. Up you go. Stick a nice purple. Oh, it's much nicer working on it. It's a nice colour. Yeah. So, oops. There we go. Oil go in. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, I missed! Got an oil cleaning cost of $100. It looks like the oil's actually poured out through the steering rack. It's my first oil cleaning cost. That's a shame. Never mind. It's not the end of the world. I am possibly at my poorest that I've been for a while in the game, but still, it's not a huge issue. I'll get some money fairly soon. Do a few more jobs, buy a car, do it up, sell it. I don't think I really want to sell any of the cars I've got at the moment, but we'll see. Never know. so now we get these out. He says. Pistons, and then we can take out the camshaft. Oh no, we can't. I have to take the gearbox off, take the camshaft out. So we're almost engine stripped down. I forgot you'd have to take the gearbox out as well. It's all part of the same chunk, really. No. No. Thank you. So, gearbox. Oh, there's a transfer case. Of course, having just done this last video, I should remember. Alright, take off the drive shaft. Use the wrong buttons. It's amazing how many times I've button fugue in my brain. Transfer case, then we get the gearbox off, and then we can take the crankshaft out. Oh, need to get the starter motor, of course. But of course. And the gearbox, and all the different bits of the clutch now. So clutchy 1, that's what we call the release bearing. The clutchy 2 is the pressure plate. No, clutchy 3 is the pressure plate. Whatever. There we go. Take the crankshaft out now, and then once everything's detached from the engine, we can pull it back down. Whoop! If we work out where we are. And that's the engine block removed. There we go. Okay, I'll leave the rest for next time. Running a bit late with time, but for the moment, looks quite nice. Sat there. Yeah, there we go. What does it tell us now if we mouse it? Tell us how much it's worth still. It's worth 26 grand out of taking all the parts out. Let's do a bit of this. I'm not sure how much I'll even use these parts because I tend to get confused when I don't know what I've got and what I haven't got. What's fixed doesn't make this bit very easy for people with name memory. That's right, fix that clip. Alright, so there's a lot of that is probably fixed up and ready for next time. Some of the stuff you can't fix, which is fair enough. So we can sell the junk, and probably worth selling all this other crap to fix. That's quite a lot of it. Computer's going a bit slow. There we go. Wow. Oh, there's more than I thought it. I thought it had repaired more than this, but there we go. Some of this stuff is in fairly good nick anyway, but you know, I only want to put 100% stuff back on. So there we go. Oh, there's a trunk. Did I buy 2 trunks? Anyway, less said about that the better probably. So next time we'll do maybe another job or 2. Oh, there's a different truck, look. It's the Earthquakes, the non-Rex version. And then continue stripping it out. So thanks for watching. Come back next time to see more of that action. Yes. Action.